dilemmas. But first, what we know about the threat and how significant is it that Salman Abedi had succeeded in producing a homemade bomb. Mark Urban reports.
When police raided an address in Fallowfield, they were prepared to discover a bomb factory. They knew that Salman Abedi, the bombing suspect, had lived here, and, we've learned, were proceeding on the assumption he'd used homemade explosives. And indeed, one officer was seen emerging from the property with this. For the police, it's vital to learn how the worst attack for 12 years was carried out.
Back down, please. Can you move back down, please? Thank you very much.
Key to the investigation is the explosive and the construction of the bomb itself. In 7/7, the Paris and Brussels attacks, the perpetrators used homemade peroxide-based explosives. The principles of making it are easily understood and have been propagated by Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group. But it's easy to do wrong. In the 21/7 London attacks, the bombs didn't go off properly. On other occasions, they've gone off prematurely. The chemistry and weaponising the explosive with shrapnel takes skills unlikely to have been possessed by Abedi.
I would be very surprised indeed to find that this was just one person. In fact, the idea of a lone wolf, it's an attractive concept, attractive label, but it's very, very rare that it actually happens, that somebody is operating purely on their own. Much more common for there to be a cell, and for that cell even to be connected beyond into a broader organisation.
So the questions multiply about accomplices. Did Abedi or someone else make the bomb and find the target? Who radicalised him? If there is a wider circle, could more attacks be mounted?
Certainly in this case, the level of expertise that there is in building an explosive device capable of killing the number of people it has, collecting the materials in order to do that in the first place, completely undetected by the police and the security services, then being able to transport it from one place to the other, and bearing in mind they can be quite volatile, these home-built weapons, and then being able to detonate it at will at the place of your choosing. There's a level of expertise that is not acquired by the internet, it's not acquired by sitting in your bedroom.
Inquiries by Newsnight suggest Abedi's father and brother were linked to the Didsbury Islamic Centre Mosque, which was taken over several years ago by sympathisers of the Libyan Islamic Fighting Group, an Al-Qaeda affiliate.
Before Gaddafi fell, indeed, the Libyan Islamic Fighting Group leadership came to terms with the Libyan government and agreed that they would stop fighting in return for being released from prison and so on. So Libyan Islamic Fighting Group, in my view, really dissipated. But that didn't mean to say that the members gave up their ideas and gave up their radicalisation. And I'm sure that some of them will have gone towards Iraq, Syria, where some may have joined Jabhat al-Nusra or Al-Qaeda related groups, and some may have joined the Islamic State.
A news agency affiliated to the Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the Manchester attack, but it isn't clear yet whether they've done this opportunistically or are behind a more complex conspiracy.
For now, there are multiple lines of inquiry concerning the bomber's associates and how someone was able to make such a lethal contraption. In time, though, there will be broader questions asked, such as how all the procedures and mechanisms put in place after the 2005 London attacks were beaten. The police say that since 2013, they've broken up more than a dozen terrorist plots in the UK, but on this occasion, they did not succeed.